Hello everyone, welcome to weekly current affair quiz. Let's start today's quiz. First question is, which statement accurately reflects the rules regarding captive elephants in India? Captive elephants can be freely traded and transported across state borders. Elephants must be provided with adequate space, food and medical care as per the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. Elephants captured from the wild can be used for commercial purposes without any regulations. Or captive elephants are exempt from any restrictions on their treatment and living conditions. The correct answer is option B. Elephants must be provided with adequate space, food, and medical care as per the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. According to the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972 in India, captive elephants must be provided with adequate space, food, and medical care. This includes provisions for their physical and mental well being. Options A, C, and D are incorrect as they do not reflect the regulations imposed by the Wildlife Protection Act on captive elephants in India. Next question is, which statement accurately describes the Model Code of Conduct in India? The MCC is applicable only during national elections and not during state-level elections. It restricts political parties and candidates from making inflammatory speeches and engaging in corrupt practices during election campaigns. The MCC only applies to the ruling political party and not to opposition parties. Or the MCC primarily focuses on promoting aggressive campaigning tactics and negative advertisements. The correct answer is option B. It restricts political parties and candidates from making inflammatory speeches and engaging in corrupt practices during election campaigns. The Model Code of Conduct in India is a set of guidelines issued by the Election Commission of India to ensure free and fair elections. It restricts political parties and candidates from making inflammatory speeches, engaging in corrupt practices, and using religion for electoral gains during election campaigns. Options A, C, and D are incorrect as they do not accurately reflect the purpose and scope of the MCC. Next question is, which of the following statements accurately describes the treatment of dengue fever? Antibiotics are the primary treatment for dengue fever. Intravenous hydration and supportive care are essential for managing dengue fever symptoms. Dengue fever can be cured with anti-malarial medications, or dengue fever treatment primarily involves bed rest and avoiding any medical intervention. The correct answer is option B. Intravenous hydration and supportive care are essential for managing dengue fever symptoms. There is no specific antiviral medication or vaccine available for dengue fever. Treatment primarily focuses on managing symptoms through intravenous hydration and supportive care to prevent complications like dehydration and organ damage. Antibiotics are not effective against dengue fever as it is a viral infection, and anti-malarial medications are not suitable for treating dengue. Option D is incorrect as proper medical intervention including hydration and monitoring is crucial in managing dengue fever symptoms and preventing complications. Next question is, which statement accurately describes the schedules of the Indian Constitution? Schedules outline the legislative powers of the President of India. They primarily detail the qualifications required for various public offices. Schedules contain lists that categorize and provide additional information on subjects like states and union territories, languages, and tribal areas. Or the schedules of the Indian Constitution focus on the division of powers between the union and the states. The correct answer is option C. Schedules contain lists that categorize and provide additional information on subjects like states and union territories, languages, and tribal areas. The schedules of the Indian Constitution contain lists that categorize and provide additional information on various subjects such as states and union territories, languages, tribal areas, and forms of oaths and affirmations. They do not outline the legislative powers of the President, option A, detail qualifications for public offices, option B, or focus on the division of powers between the union and the states, that is option D. Next question is, which article of the Indian Constitution establishes the National Commission for Scheduled Caste? Article 340, Article 338, Article 336, or Article 342? The correct answer is option B, Article 338. Article 338 of the Indian Constitution establishes the National Commission for Scheduled Caste. This commission is responsible for monitoring and safeguarding the rights of scheduled caste in India. Article 340 deals with the appointment of a commission to investigate the conditions of backward classes. Options A, C and D do not pertain to the establishment of the NCSC. Next question is, which statement accurately describes deepfake technology? Deepfake technology refers to the use of advanced encryption methods to secure online transactions. It involves the creation of highly realistic synthetic images or videos using artificial intelligence techniques. Deepfake technology is primarily used for enhancing digital privacy and anonymity, or it focuses on deep sea exploration using advanced underwater robotics. The correct answer is option B. It involves the creation of highly realistic synthetic images or videos using artificial intelligence techniques. Deepfake technology involves the creation of highly realistic synthetic images or videos using artificial intelligence techniques, particularly deep learning algorithms. These algorithms analyze and synthesize visual and audio data to create manipulated media content that can be difficult to distinguish from real footage. Options A, C and D are incorrect as they do not accurately describe the purpose or application of deepfake technology. Next question is, what is the primary use of thorium? Acting as a catalyst in chemical reactions for industrial processes, providing essential nutrients in agricultural fertilizers, serving as a fuel in nuclear reactors for generating electricity, or being utilized as a component in electronic devices for conductivity. The correct answer is option C, serving as a fuel in nuclear reactors for generating electricity. Thorium is primarily used as a fuel in nuclear reactors for generating electricity. It can undergo nuclear fission, releasing energy that can be harnessed to generate power. Thorium-based nuclear reactors have been researched as a potential alternative to traditional uranium-based reactors due to thorium's abundance and potential safety benefits. Options A, B and D do not accurately represent the primary usage of thorium. Next question is, what does the term core loading typically refer to in the context of nuclear power plants? The process of loading the reactor core with control rods to regulate the nuclear reaction. Inserting fresh fuel assemblies into the reactor core to replace spent fuel. Loading the core with coolant to maintain optimal operating temperature, or adding additional shielding around the reactor core for safety purposes. The correct answer is option B, inserting fresh fuel assemblies into the reactor core to replace spent fuel. In the context of nuclear power plants, core loading refers to the process of inserting fresh fuel assemblies into the reactor core to replace spent fuel. This is typically done during scheduled maintenance shutdowns to ensure the reactor continues to operate efficiently and safely. Options A, C and D do not accurately represent the meaning of core loading in the context of nuclear plants. Next question is, who were the prominent economists involved in the development of Human Development Index? Adam Smith and John Maynard Keynes, Mehboob Ul-Haq and Amartya Sen, Milton Friedman and Friedrich Hayek, or Karl Marx and John Stuart Mill. The correct answer is option B, Mehboob Ul-Haq and Amartya Sen. Mehboob Ul-Haq and Amartya Sen were the economists involved in the development of the Human Development Index, that is HDI. They collaborated with the United Nations Development Programme to create a comprehensive measure of human well-being that goes beyond traditional economic indicators. Options A, C and D represent other prominent economists, but they were not directly involved in the development of the HDI. Next question is, in the context of aviation, what does the term donkey flight refer to? Transporting donkeys by air for agricultural purposes, a flight operated by a low-cost carrier, an unauthorized or illegal flight operation, or a test flight for a newly designed aircraft model. The correct answer is option C, an unauthorized or illegal flight operation. In aviation, the term donkey flight typically refers to an unauthorized or illegal flight operation. These flights may involve smuggling, unauthorized charter services, or other illegal activities conducted without proper regulatory approval. Options A, B, and D do not accurately represent the meaning of donkey flight in the context of aviation. Next question is, what does Article 83 of the Indian Constitution primarily concern? Duration of the President's term in office, duration of the Houses of Parliament, allocation of seats in the Lok Sabha, or procedure for appointment of the Prime Minister. The correct answer is option B, duration of the Houses of Parliament. Article 83 of the Indian Constitution deals with the duration of the Houses of Parliament, specifying that the Lok Sabha's term is 5 years unless dissolved earlier. Options A, C and D do not accurately represent the content of Article 83. Next question is, where is the Vikramshila Gangetic Dolphin Sanctuary located? Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar or West Bengal? The correct answer is option C, Bihar. The Vikramshila Gangetic Dolphin Sanctuary is located in Bihar, India. It is established among the Vikramshila stretch of the Ganges River to protect the endangered Gangetic dolphins and other aquatic species in the region. Options A, B and D represent other states in India and are not correct location for this sanctuary. Next question is, what is a Saahiwal cow? A breed of dairy cattle known for its high milk yield and heat tolerance. A species of wild cow found in the Saahiwal region of India, a sacred cow revered in Hinduism for religious rituals, or a type of cow used primarily for meat production in South Asia. The correct answer is option A, a breed of dairy cattle known for its high milk yield and heat tolerance. The Saahiwal cow is a breed of dairy cattle known for its high milk yield and heat tolerance. Originating from the Punjab region of India and Pakistan, Saahiwal cows are prized for their ability to produce large quantities of milk while thriving in hot climates. Options B, C and D do not accurately represent the Saahiwal cow. Next question is, what is the Ramgarh crater? A geological formation formed by volcanic activity in the Western Ghats of India. An impact crater located in the Ramgarh district of Rajasthan, India. A natural saltwater lake in the Ramgarh region of Jharkhand, India. Or a historical site known for its ancient rock paintings in Madhya Pradesh, India. The correct answer is option B, an impact crater located in the Ramgarh district of Rajasthan, India. The Ramgarh crater is an impact crater located in the Ramgarh district of Rajasthan, India. It was formed by the impact of a meteorite or asteroid millions of years ago. The crater has a diameter of approximately 1.2 kilometers and is considered one of the best preserved impact craters in India. Options A, C and D do not accurately represent the Ramgarh crater. Next question is, where is 𝐏𝐿𝐴 located? Northern Bhutan, Eastern Bhutan, Western Bhutan or Southern Bhutan? The correct answer is option D, Southern Bhutan. 𝐏𝐿𝐴 is located in Southern Bhutan. It serves as one of the major urban centers in the region, known for its agricultural activities and commercial significance. Options A, B and C represent other regions of Bhutan and are not the correct location for 𝐏𝐿𝐴. Next question is, which Indian Prime Minister initiated the Act East policy? Indira Gandhi, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, P.V. Narasimha Rao or Manmohan Singh? The correct answer is option C, P.V. Narasimha Rao. P.V. Narasimha Rao, during his tenure as Prime Minister of India in the early 1990s, initiated the Act East policy. This policy aimed to enhance India's engagement with East Asian countries for economic and strategic purposes. Options A, B and D represent other Prime Ministers of India who do not initiate the Act East policy. Next question is, which countries are primarily located on the Scandinavian Peninsula? Denmark, Sweden and Norway, Norway, Finland and Sweden, Sweden, Finland and Iceland, or Norway, Sweden and Finland? The correct answer is option D, Norway, Sweden and Finland. The Scandinavian Peninsula primarily consists of the countries Norway, Sweden and Finland. Denmark is not considered part of the Scandinavian Peninsula, although it is often included in discussions about the broader region known as Scandinavia. Option D accurately lists the countries located on the Scandinavian Peninsula. Next question is, what is JanAushadhi Kendras? Government-operated pharmacies offering low-cost generic medicines to the public. Community health centers providing free healthcare services in rural areas. Vocational training institutes offering pharmacy courses to aspiring professionals, or non-profit organizations distributing essential medicines to underprivileged communities. The correct answer is option A, government-operated pharmacies offering low-cost generic medicines to the public. JanAushadhi Kendras are government-operated pharmacies that offer low-cost generic medicines to the public. Option A provides a more precise and closely related description of JanAushadhi Kendras compared to other options. Next question is, when was the Small Industries Development Bank of India, that is SIDBI, formed? 1951, 1969, 1982 or 1990? The correct answer is option D, 1990. The SIDBI was formed in 1990. It was established under an Act of Parliament as the principal financial institution for the promotion, financing and development of micro, small and medium enterprises in India. Option D accurately represents the formation year of SIDBI. Options A, B and C represent other years that are not related to the formation of SIDBI. Last question is, what is the Internet of Things? A network of computers interconnected through the internet. A concept where physical devices are connected and able to communicate with each other over the internet. A programming language used for web development, or a social media platform for sharing information about technological advancements. The correct answer is option B, a concept where physical devices are connected and able to communicate with each other over the internet. The Internet of Things refers to the concept where physical devices, vehicles, appliances and other items are embedded with sensors, software and other technologies to connect and exchange data with other devices and systems over the internet. Option B accurately describes the Internet of Things. Options A, C and D do not represent the concept of IoT. So that's all for today. Do share your scores and reviews about the program. Thanks for watching. For more informative content, like, share and subscribe. And do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.